Welcome back to another episode of Two in the Cooler, folks. Okay, and if you want to support the show even further, because we appreciate you watching and listening, checking us out on Instagram and all that good stuff, but if you want to do something that helps us and also is a little nice for yourself, treat yourself a little bit, you can check out all the great merch we've got at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. Link is going to be in this episode description as well as in our Instagram bio. We've got hoodies, mugs, t-shirts, we've got those cool metal water bottles, we've got pint glasses, which is perfect, fanny packs, which I'm a big fanny pack guy now. I think I'm turning into a real fanny pack guy. People were clowning on fanny packs for a long time. I think that was all misplaced. I don't know what it was, but we got to get back on the fanny pack train as a culture if you're not on there already. And I want to say again about the t-shirts, folks, because so many times I have personally been burned ordering a t-shirt from a show or something that I like, or even getting one at an event, and it's that like Gildan brand or whatever it's called, and my God, that should not even be allowed to be called a t-shirt. It feels so fucking terrible. That's not the kind of shit we're peddling over at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. When I tell you these t-shirts are so goddamn soft, I'm talking tri-blend material. That is a blend of 3 materials, folks. That's Target quality merchandise. You can only find it at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. Owaza is the cold brew coffee company that is changing the game, folks, okay? This has got 200 milligrams of caffeine in every single can. Top that off with electrolytes for sustained energy and L-theanine for focus. This stuff is good. When I tried Owaza, I felt that sustained energy without any crash, and it got me through the whole day. This stuff is really good. It's, I'm a big coffee drinker, so when you drink a lot of coffee, sometimes you get like dehydrated and stuff. Owaza is built to avoid that. It's crazy because of the electrolytes, because of that L-theanine for focus, and all flavors have 0 sugar and less than 30 calories per can. And like I said, it comes in different flavors, 3 great flavors to be exact: black, cacao mocha, and oat milk. So check out Owaza on their website. The link will be in this episode description, or you can head on over to Wegmans, okay? If you live near a Wegmans, that is the place to get Owaza. Go and check it out. The cold brew coffee company that's changing the game. Fall is in the air, and it's getting chilly outside. It's pouring out right now as I'm recording this. I don't want to go out there. I want to go home. I want to eat Halloween Oreos and drink, hot chocolate or something like that. I don't want to be out going to the grocery store like a lunatic. That place is terrible, and the parking lot is an absolute mess. The good news is you don't have to worry about any of that when you use Instacart, because with Instacart, you can get not just groceries, but some of your favorite products from some of your favorite local stores delivered right to your front door in as little as 1 hour. The best part is, right now, Two in the Cooler listeners get free delivery on the first order of $10 or more. All you got to do is spend $10. That's how many packs of Halloween Oreos, Emily? 3, maybe? 3 or 4 or something like that. So you can get, all your needs are taken care of with Instacart, folks, okay? All you have to do to get that deal is hit the link in the show description. Start making things a little bit easier on yourself and use Instacart today. And if you're interested in advertising on this show or our twin show, Schemin' and Dreamin', or Quested, the newest Dungeons & Dragons podcast that we produce right here, you can email us at snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you can start reaching thousands of listeners, tens of thousands of listeners, in the Buffalo area and beyond. Because, as podcasting has been booming, these large companies like, State Farm, frickin' McDonald's, that always blows my mind. Tropicana, Walmart, whatever, they're all advertising on podcasts. These are companies that advertise on, like, the Super Bowl, and it's cool to see them come away from traditional media to podcast advertising because of how effective podcast advertising is. The issue is it doesn't leave a lot of room for smaller local businesses to start getting in on the action, but that's the whole point, folks. That's why we're here. So if you're interested in learning more about all the benefits to podcast advertising, again, you can reach out to us at snackspotsports@gmail.com.
I don't know what any of that means.
All right.
Just
Science.
live.
Just science. Are we?
The logo's
Oh,
off.
all right. Logo's off. You know what that means. Yeah, you look like a real radio guy. We go to Matthew's shot, Emily. Yeah, look at him. He's got his laptop up. I mean, that's my laptop, but still. Hey, shout out to Film Juice, the Film Juice sticker there.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. to Film Juice. Classic program.
Yeah, good show.
I wore like I dressed real fancy for that show.
Yeah, you always
when we
wore
were
like a
doing,
Johnson and Murphy.
Yeah, I always wore Johnson and Murphy, which I do love now, by the way, because I went there and I got a couple things. So
I
again,
heard.
like with the Vegas trip, I wanted to feel like a real cool guy, and the thing, like, when I go on planes, airports make me so nervous.
You wear sweatpants to airports.
I have worn sweatpants to airports, but I'm done with that now. Now I just wear the same pants that I always wear. My closet is like a cartoon character. I have 5 pairs of the same pants, and I just wear them every day. And so I just wear those like without my belt on. So it's it's pretty much effectively the same thing. I get in and out. But the thing is, I don't know if John Mulaney has a joke about it or if I just heard him talking about it, but like you go to an airport, because some people dress so poorly when they go to airports. If you need something from somebody, and also anybody who works in any fast food airport, if it's an airline desk or like a kiosk or a Hudson News, they're dealing with so many people of all different types who's dealing with all kinds of different things every day. So if you look like a piece of shit, they're not going to really be too interested in anything that's happening with you. So you have to dress at least a little nice. Now, I would honestly dress up to go on airplanes if it were still efficient to go through security that way, but it's just not. So now I try to dress just a little better. So I've got the same pants, but I mean, I look great in these pants, so what are you going to do? But I bought a quarter zip from Johnson Murphy, which I feel like is very like power airport.
Fortune 500 style.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I like got my watch fixed as well.
So it works?
Yeah, so that it works. So I was wearing that also. And it's like, okay, if I pull out my laptop, excusing all of the stickers on it, people are going to be like, okay, this guy needs
He's
to...
doing business.
Yeah, this guy needs to get to Chicago ASAP.
They thought you were businessing?
Yeah, I think they thought I was.
See,
but I was also like, I pulled this out with all the stickers, and I was also reading Peter and the Star Catchers. So they're like, oh, he's
a child.
Yeah,
he's trying to look businessy.
He's trying to look businessy.
Yeah,
it's like the only book I could find is like I'm reading it upside down.
See, that's not my opinion on airports. I think if I worked at an airport, I'd be less inclined to be courteous to business people because they're just on the clock.
Okay. But again, I think that...
Not courteous, but like I'd just be like, you probably do this all the time. Like,
I hear you.
You'll be fine.
I hear you.
Deal with it.
I think it all depends on the interaction. But what I'm saying is if you go up in pajama pants and
I would also never wear pajama pants to an airport.
That's why but what I'm saying is if you do that, anybody who does that, you're starting at a deficit for the interaction.
Yes.
So I think that I'm sure that a lot of people who dress the way that I dressed that day will come up to, airline desks or whatever and essentially act like real assholes, like be kind of Karen-esque, for lack of a better term. But if you can be polite and nice, then you're already in a solid spot.
I got no gripes with
starting
wearing
point.
a quarter zip to an airport. I wear quarter zips almost all the time. Walked in a quarter zip today.
That's correct.
But I prefer something with a hood when I'm at an airport because when I'm on the plane, I like to put the hood on because I feel like it confines my face from touching like things,
Yeah, I hear you.
But I never dress like I mean, you know me, I don't like going anywhere like looking like a complete idiot. Like I like to, but I'll dress comfortably fashioned, athleisure wear. A lot of, that's what I wear pretty much all the time. Yeah. So
that's becoming a big thing. But again, like I still feel uncomfortable wearing sweatpants in public. And if I ever wore pajama pants in public,
I can't do that.
Shoot me in the head.
No, I have no gripes wearing sweatpants in public. I also have a lot of I wear a lot of nice sweatpants though, so that makes a difference. But I have regular sweatpants that I'll wear the shit out of those things in public, but they still look good.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I do agree that you have to wear stuff that looks, it's not. I'm not dragging on the floor, being baggy. They're nice, nice pieces, nice articles of clothing.
Yeah, like this, for example. This Tracy
Yeah, that's good
McGrady.
gauge.
What do you call this? A T-shirt, hoodie?
And this woman's medium sweatshirt that I have on.
No, it's a men's medium.
Adidas
it's from the
at
men's
Outlet
section.
Mall.
It's from the men's section at Kohl's
Even better, Kohl's.
on clearance. Okay.
Looks like I'm about to rip out of it. I feel.
It's because you're wearing
feel
another
thick.
big shirt under it. It
Well,
is.
yeah, I wasn't
though.
gonna go no tarp underneath.
Yeah. Thank you. That's why. Hey, I offered you this. This was fresh. This has never been worn before. I also got a Raptors.
Where'd you get that?
I got it on
Lids?
No, I got it on some website.
Oh, the
But it's-
interweb. No, that's
But it's
nice.
Mitchell and Ness, and I also got a Raptors T-shirt. I'm not
Do you
not
have
a
an
Raptors
online
fan or
spending
anything.
problem?
No, I don't think so. But I did, yeah, I don't think so. But sometimes it comes in like spurts, I guess. But
You buy a lot of things online.
like what?
Every time I'm in here, I feel like you're talking about something that you got online.
I don't think I do. I don't know. I guess I'd have to go through my history. But I'd be the wrong guy to ask. But I did just order a new baseball jersey, and you're gonna love it. I guess I shouldn't say what it is because obviously I'll wear it on the podcast. And
When is it going to be in? How long would I have to wait?
I don't know, a couple weeks probably
Then
or
can you
something.
You're not going to tell me though.
Okay, I'll tell you. It's
You don't have to.
no, but all my baseball jerseys are not actually for baseball.
Yeah.
They're all for like other things. I've got the P. Millie one.
Uh-huh.
Shout out. The Jordan. Well, actually, no. The Jordan one is a real baseball
Yeah,
jersey,
but
but
it's
it's
not
also
for
like
baseball,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. It's like something. And I got the Little Dicky one. I got the Bills one. But this is it's like a Woody from Toy Story one. You've probably seen the one that I'm talking about.
Maybe.
But
Probably
it
because
says,
around the
like,
time of your
yeah,
birthday, I spent a lot of time
looking at.
researching baseball
Huh,
jerseys.
that's interesting because
Yeah.
you've never given me one. But it says
I didn't
Woody.
get one.
But it says Woody on it. Like, oh, Andrew would like this.
Well, no, I couldn't. I legitimately could not. It was a lot. There's a lot of like America baseball jerseys, and that's not you.
No, it's not. But there's like there were some Spider-Man ones that I might dip my toes into. But this one, it's like Woody from Toy Story. It says Woody on it, and then on the back it says Andy in like the Andy handwriting, 95, because that's the year the movie came out.
Yeah,
Sick.
imagine
I've wanted
if
it
was
for.
97.
Oh my God! Then I'd lose my mind. It'd be great.
You could get that number replaced. Just get a 7.
No,
there
but
instead
it's
of a 5.
it's
It's when the
it's
movie
the way
came
it
out,
is.
yeah.
It's the way it is for a reason. But yeah, that one's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
I
All right.
man, Toy Story.
I
Used
could
to
have
love
looked it
them.
up. Let's look it up.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, we
I
got
know.
the no
I'm on the sticks today.
Matthew's got his thing going today. We can't show it on camera because with the Mac,
we're
the
on the
technology is
sticks.
just not available. But this is also good. It's just gonna be good for the who would win. That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
Toy Story baseball glove.
I fucking
Ooh, those are funky.
time to get funky. I was deathly ill for like the past 4
It's
days.
it's that first one right there.
And now we get to see how much you bought it for. Oh, that's not even bad.
Yeah, I think it was even cheaper than that actually because it was.
This
It might have
thing's
been even
definitely
more
coming
on
from
sale.
China.
Oh, Box Lunch is the name of the thing. They've got a lot of good stuff.
Is this
on
where
there,
you got it?
Yeah.
Oh,
They've
yeah,
got all
this
ki-
thing's
they've got,
definitely
like,
coming from China.
There's like a Boba Fett one that I
Boba?
really want.
Boba
Yeah, they got a lot
Fett.
of cool stuff on there.
Oh,
Man, this is great. Yeah, that's it.
Boba.
B-Fett 5.
Boba.
I don't know why it's 5.
You know my my Appa Yip screw neck that you got me?
Hell yeah.
So, you know how things go. My girlfriend steals all my clothing.
Mm-hmm.
And the other day, I got to her house, and it was later at night. I had hockey, and I walk in, and there she is in the Yip sweatshirt.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, how comfy is that crew neck? And she's like, it's so comfortable. She's like, I don't even know what it is, though. And I'm like,
She doesn't know Appa Yip Yip?
she doesn't know Yip.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah, because I don't really say it to Nala, because Nala would get scared of.
Yeah. You can't.
Yep.
Appa's a big boy. You got to come
Yeah.
correct if you're messing with that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Yep. Appa, yep. But yeah, I was deathly ill like all weekend. And
Were you out of town this weekend?
yes.
Mm-hmm. Where were you?
No, I was in town this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Out of town last weekend.
Got it.
In town this weekend. Just it sucked. Like, and Sunday I was down bad. And yesterday was also not a great day. But I could finally see the light at the end of the tunnel like yesterday around like 8:00, which is good and a good thing and a bad thing when you're sick, because you're so tired and you're just trying to get sleep when you have like a head cold like that. And so I'm like, and I practiced this morning, then work, so I was prepared for a busy day today. So I was gonna go to sleep very, very early, and I'm like right around 8:00 was the first like sign of feeling betterness in my body, which was the worst, because then instantly your body's like awake for the first time in like 4 days.
Interesting.
And I'm like, I need to go to sleep. I have a 72-hour day coming at me tomorrow. Long story short, thank God I feel better today, because if I didn't, this podcast would be going worse than you could
And
ever
it
imagine.
already is.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, but I didn't. That's what I was going to say, Andrew, but I didn't. I chime in.
Are you around this weekend?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Why? What are you doing this? Oh yeah,
I got
you
the
the
new
Plizzy.
play I'm in starts.
You got the
this
drizzy
weekend.
You got the Plizzy with the drizzy
That's right. Yep. I'm acting. I'm on the stage doing it. Oh, fuck. I'm not in this play as much as the last one.
Wow, they gave you the snips?
No, it's nice. They actually offered me to like do a bigger
Hey,
part.
can you
and
do
I was
more?
like, I was like, no, I don't want to. It was kind of a weird phone call, because the guy called me. He was like, hey, would you want to do this bigger thing instead? And I was like, yeah, and he's like, you're not gonna hurt my feelings if you say no. And I was like, absolutely fucking not, dude. I do not want to do
Do
that.
you like the level of commitment that you have to it right now? Does
Kind
a bigger
of.
role come with like more time there though, or are you still there the same amount of time? You're just more downtime when you're there.
It depends. I would say, yeah, it depends. In this case, there's been a lot of times where I don't necessarily have to be there as much, but
Nice.
that's not necessarily typically the way it goes.
I feel like that's like best case scenario, because the way that I imagine a play is like everybody wants
some.
to be the star. You know what I mean? Well, let me say this.
Yeah.
Like everybody wants to be like, yeah, like I have the most
Gotta dance.
screen time on this play, or not screen time,
Yeah,
but I have the most
stage
stage
time. Yeah.
and the most like lines in this play. But you're like, I don't have to do the work to have it. I got offered it, turned it down. Now I don't have to do the work.
Well, not exactly, because it's still like
I'm
you're
not
still
saying you don't have
working.
any work.
Yeah, you're still working as hard as you can on this thing, but
Well, I
it's
know,
honestly,
but you don't have to put in the time on top of that to be the main the
Sure. I mean,
What's it
definitely
called?
not to be the main character, like
Sure.
the lead,
my wallet right here?
the lead guy. Yeah, it's right here.
woo.
I will say though, the lead guy, the show, it's called Terror by Gaslight. It's by the Kenton Players or something. If it's the next 2 weekends, just got to get that plug in, because they'd want me to. The main guy, his name is Mike. I don't know his last name. This guy,
Wazowski.
good. Yeah. But this guy is
Wazowski.
really, Mike Wazowski. He is. I don't know if you're familiar with his work, but he is excellent. This dude is really good.
I'm always watching Mike Wazowski. We're always
But
watching.
It's been fun, man, because I get to come in, and like there's a character that I'm doing, like his motives are very clear. It's very defined. There's some nuances in there. This
Did
is
you
just
wear tight pants for
little
this one, or loose
my
pants?
Did I mention that?
I don't know
on
if
the
you told that on the show.
I'm wearing like not tight pants. The last play I did, like all through the rehearsals, everything's going great. I'm feeling this character, and I had to wear suspenders was part of my costume. So after the first performance, the director comes over to me and he goes, Andrew, can I talk to you for a minute? I go, yeah, what's up? Thinking he's going to tell me, like, you're so fucking good, dude. You're
Yeah.
so good at this. And
Or you're so
he's
shitty.
like, yeah, or you're so, or look,
Don't come back
you
tomorrow.
got, yeah, we got somebody else for the rest of the weekends. But he was like, you're doing great. Everything's going good. There's one problem. And apparently, an elderly woman in the audience had voiced that she could see a little more of me than people were expecting to while I was on stage. Essentially, the outline of my penis was visible from the stage. So the suspenders, like, they Mrs. Greened me a little bit. Inside reference. And so that, you know, you could see little Andy from the audience. So he's like, do you have any baggier pants? And I was like, I can find some. The next day I had to go and buy pants that were like 2 sizes too big for me.
Head to the Goodwill.
To make sure that they did not see my Johnson from space.
It's a problem, man.
Yeah, but so this time I'm constantly like looking down and checking to make sure that you can't see anything from there, because you got to pay for that,
Even
baby.
in the streets.
That's a
Even in the
Patreon
streets.
for the streets. Yeah. That's not for the streets, baby. But no, and unfortunately, I know that's gonna bring ticket sales way down.
Yeah.
But you will
Ticket sales
not.
were up.
Ticket sales
the day after.
Ticket
Day
sales were
2.
high. I'll tell you what. That show did very well. I was told that show did very well for them.
Was it when you look out into the crowd? How juiced? Like out of 100%?
It's hard to say. I try not to look out there too much.
Fair.
I will say, the one day though, it was our family friend, Patty Koya. She sat right in the front row, and that was by far my worst performance, because you can't not notice.
Yeah,
Patty. She's
yeah.
like she's the best lady, and she's like. She's a pretty loud, like you can't not notice her, and she just sat right
Was
there.
was she being vocal too during the show?
No,
she's too
not at all.
respectful.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
that. But not to the show itself. She respects you too much. If it was a show that she didn't know anybody else, she'd be letting him have it.
If it was just
Speak up.
Just which is was not a problem on that show, but yeah, dude. So I try not to and luckily the lights are pretty bright, so you can't really see out
faces.
there. I did, however, I could hear our grandma laughing on the one show, and I was like, fuck.
Was it a funny
This
joke?
is
What was the
so-
line that got her?
Here's the thing. I don't think plays are very funny.
What
I've
was the
never
line that
read.
got her?
I can't remember. I can't remember what it was. It was something. I think it was just somebody reacting to something. And yeah.
Well, I think. Well,
Are people writing new plays also? Because every play that I
probably high school drama teachers somewhere.
sure,
that,
but I'm talking about writing real plays to do, because. But I guess that's
you a playwright?
That's tough.
Is that your job? Not you.
Yeah.
I'm
But
saying,
are there still playwrights out there? I mean, there's new musicals, but also I feel like that's a little different.
that's more about the
It's a
music.
little different, exactly. It's more about the rhythm. It's more about the rhythm of the
Somewhere,
boogie beat.
somebody's writing a new play.
Yeah, I mean,
but it
people
does
are
seem like
writing
every play on
plays.
Broadway is either
This
a
is
remake
of a revival.
redo of a play, or it's like a movie turned play.
Yeah. The fucking stage and the screen are having the same problem right now. They're remaking some fucking. I mean, obviously they're remaking a ton of stuff, but there's one other fucking movie that they're remaking.
Well, how do you
White Men Can't Jump. They're remaking White Men Can't Jump. Jack Harlow is starring in it. What's the point?
How do you feel about them re-releasing Avatar?
Dude, I think that Avatar is it was a big deal because it was technically spectacular. I mean, it
Yeah.
really changed the game for movies. But it's not a great movie. I don't think it's that
Well,
good.
I think it is a good movie, but I think a big part of the reason that it is good is because when you watched it for the first time, it was
Holy shit.
same thing with going on the ride, and to get
There
there.
was
But
this,
wait,
Yeah, sorry.
but
Oops. My bad.
yeah,
I oops
I'm
myself.
totally
I oops
done.
myself.
Yeah, I lost my.
Oh, fuck.
yeah.
I oops
I'm
us both.
off my
That's
rant.
a double oops?
Yeah, a double oopsie.
Yeah, that Avatar ride though. What I've heard is that when the movie came out, there was a large group of people, a significant chunk of the population who went to see the movie, were severely depressed for months afterwards because they couldn't live in the Pandora world. And I will say, after going on that Animal Kingdom ride for the first time, I was like, oh, I get it after that. But after just watching the movie, like
that's fucking soft.
That's rough.
People are ridiculous. But they're coming out with another one, isn't that the
Way of Water?
Isn't that the reason?
Yeah, I think it's coming out in Christmas or something.
Oh, I'm excited.
Way of Water. Yeah, I'm interested to see it.
Okay. I'm gonna go through a couple holidays right now in order of holidays. First of all, have you ever been to like Disney World / Universal for Halloween? Like, you ever been to that? Is it cool?
I've not been to like the Universal because during Halloween time, Universal closes early and then reopens. It's like a scary thing. I've never been to that. I've been there during the daytime.
And do they still have some like Halloween vibes?
I honestly don't remember as far as Universal goes. Disney at Halloween is so cool. They've got like all the Mickey heads or pumpkins that are shaped like Mickeys and stuff. Fall is in the air. And it's also not busy at all there because like school is just started, so all the kids, because it's the fall or whatever, and it feels pretty good, weather-wise. It's my favorite time that I've ever been there. But I've only been there at that time when I was living in Florida. I hear you. But I would love to
be there right now.
If you wait a little while, then I would say that's the time to go.
It's Halloween there already.
Yeah, but it's still too early. I mean, it'll be a little. If you wait a little while, the weather's gonna be perfect. I mean, I can't go regardless. Yeah.
But fuck, I wish I could.
Yeah.
How fun that would be.
Yeah,
in theory, I could. But it would be like, it's not. I need to be there for like 6 to 8 months at a time.
I hear you.
Like,
Yeah, you need a good chunk of the break.
I need like 4 days. I think you need 4 days
to do that whole like Orlando part, right? With all the parks.
Well, no, if you could probably do Disney in just 3 days.
I think that's the shortest amount of time that I've done.
But you need like 4 nights in a you could get there on like a Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, leave. No, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. Fuck. I don't know. No, you'd have to get there on Thursday and leave Monday morning. Thursday night, leave Monday morning.
Yeah, that's usually the good weekend type thing for anything. That's what I did in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Which, Nashville, I'm going to start looking up Airbnbs for my bachelor party so we can figure it out.
Should I start doing that? I know I'm supposed to be.
I mean, you're on the committee, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably going to look up a ton of this stuff.
How many of us are there?
There's 3 people on the committee. It's you.
No, in total 8.
Oh, going to the bachelor party?
10?
I don't know. Let me think. How many people are?
Is it
go.
just the?
It's going to be us, but I'm going to invite Jake and Ben too, because that'd be a blast. Obviously, if they come down. And Ben likes traveling places. They're both terrified of planes. Those guys.
Yeah.
So we'll put you 3 in a row. But so that would be, I mean, I think there's 7 people in my thing, and at least one is not going to come. So then that'd be like 9, I think.
Why
right?
At least one's not going to come?
Just one. I figure
Gotcha.
At least one's not going to come.
We'll look for 10.
Yeah, something like that. So I want, a cool thing. I'm picturing like a balcony. I think a pool might be good. You have someplace to, pool. You have someplace to
private pool?
Yeah, like as part of the house. I
mean,
I was just listening to Theo Vaughn's podcast today, and
he lives in Nashville.
Yeah, exactly. So he was, and he had Caleb Presley on, who also just moved there and is going to be spending a little time there at least. So they were talking about like how the Broadway is like the place where everybody goes, because I think that's like
yes,
that's where like Kid Rock's bars.
It's where everything.
Stuff.
Yeah, Broadway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's got to be some super nice fucking ones.
I don't know where these places are.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. Jesus Christ! But that's kind of what I'm picturing, and not in like that city way, but one that's a little more out. But again, I
feel like that's the thing. Dolly's Dixieland Delight.
Wow.
7 miles to Broadway, or is that minutes? That's probably
miles,
right?
Yeah, that's miles.
I feel like you want to be. This?
Yeah, that one's
That's
nice.
not a pool.
Yeah, but it's nice. It's just a nice little thing. I'm not saying we should stay there. I like the little diagonal on that one. Just looking at Nashville Airbnbs.
Walk to Broadway.
If anybody wants to loan us their house in Nashville.
No, see, this is a community pool. That's what I was saying. You mean personal pool?
Yeah. Like
this is
part
horrible
of the,
radio.
Like part of the house. I don't care.
Yeah, neither do I.
I think it's fine. I think it's fun. I'm having a good time.
I don't know.
Ooh,
I gotta
that one's
look
got
up.
Elvis on it.
Let's go. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I just want to do this. Let's see. We gotta figure out
Where Broadway is.
Yeah.
It must be right there where where the little
Yeah.
martini glass icons are. That says
Yeah, that's
Broadway
what
to
I'm
me.
looking for.
Man, there's some nice.
But Broadway's like a
places.
long street, I think.
I think you are correct, but I don't know. That's why Jake is on
Jefferson?
the committee, because he's been there before.
Thomas?
Tommy J?
See, this street doesn't have a name.
Street with no name.
The street with no name.
One of my favorite Simpsons jokes ever is from season 3 when Lisa goes to Washington for an essay contest.
Why does this street have no name?
I don't know. Probably because it's got to be the right one.
Andy wants a pool.
Germantown. I think it'd be nice to have a pool. It's not a requirement.
Yeah.
but
I
it'd be
feel
nice.
like
Because
Nashville is a
Look at
is a
that place.
doing stuff place though.
Yeah, we're gonna do stuff.
Beer bus?
Oh, that could be fun.
Like no, that's a thing. Like a daytime bus.
Yeah,
They
that's
got,
what
like,
I'm saying.
Open air buses.
If we could do a private
And you
one,
should
I'd
party.
be down for
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That
And
could be
you
cool.
party it up.
Did I tell you the one idea that I had that I was talking to with Jake?
No.
It was like, you know, those places like a racetrack where you can like get in the really fast, crazy cars. That was my idea.
Oh, I bet you they have that.
No, they do. We looked something like that up, just kind of like preliminarily. But that's kind of what I wanted, because it's just something that like I've never done, and I don't want to go to like a gun range, but it's in that
No, you don't
kind of
gun
same
range.
category. I feel like, and I think they do the thing
Ooh.
where, you know, they have a GoPro in the car, so like you can
Where did
get
that big house
you can get
go?
videos of everybody's reaction, so we can all laugh at each other, because that's really the point of the whole weekend, is we can all just make fun of each other.
Yeah.
Is what I
Yeah, we
want to
can
do.
make a lot
It's
of
what'll be a
fun.
good time.
Want to look at?
Just goof.
I got a sneeze coming.
Jesus Christ! Cover your
I'm
mouth.
gonna when it comes, but if I cover too early, it doesn't come. And see, look what happened.
Well, thank God, because that looked terrifying. It's a first day with the computer. Okay,
Yeah.
everybody relax.
No, I just want to see. Welcome to. Oh, this place looks. But where is it in Nashville? Is what we got.
Does it have the address?
25
listed?
minutes to downtown Nashville.
That's a long time.
Yeah, that's a long time.
I gotta ride. This one time.
It almost seems like it's a little too much in the sticks. Like
Yeah.
we might die out
Yeah,
there.
a little bit. I don't like the front of the house at all, but the back is gorgeous.
Yeah, but what's this?
Yeah, you can check out that one.
See, this one looks
Skyline views.
maximum luxury.
That's pretty fucking nice. Maximum
That's
luxury.
pretty sick.
You know me.
That's pretty sick.
12 guests, 4 bedrooms, 6 beds, 5.5 baths. That's the most baths I've ever heard of. This is a nice joint.
Let's see. Where are the bed? I mean, the bed, like some of the bed, but I mean, it is what it is. Like that's
So modern. So modern. I don't know how. Look at that fucking sink. That is a space sink. That thing
Look
is
at that.
crazy.
they got the multicade.
You know I'm all about
We
that.
should stay here.
All right, bookmark it.
That's a nice bed.
Yeah, it is nice.
Is that the same bedroom though?
All the white is freaking me out.
Is this the same
got
bedroom right here?
around.
No, it's not,
Not
because there's
different.
no picture on the wall.
Yeah. Good deductive
They're
reasoning,
facing op-
Matthew.
they're facing
Nicely
opposite
done.
directions.
Nicely done.
So it's 2 nice bedrooms, and then I think this may be a third different
Yeah, that's
bedroom.
another bedroom.
And this is a 4th bedroom. This is a nice
Oh,
bedroom.
that's the one, baby.
That's still that bedroom.
We gotta stay
Well, that's
here.
4 bedrooms,
Double
right?
sinks. Look at that shower. See, sometimes your shower is so nice.
Oh, bunk beds.
This has got to be the place.
Oh, and another bedroom.
This is the place. This is the one. We
And that
found
looks
it.
futon-y to me.
We found it.
Oh, wow. All right, let me send this to myself.
Okay.
You got your phone on here?
I think so.
Before I knew it, I was
Is that Mason Ramsey song?
Yeah.
We better do the
Messages.
Who Would Win.
Oh yeah.
I'm so upset about how little time I have. today.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck.
I'll send it to you later.
Okay.
We'll save it on there. We should definitely do the who would win,
We'll
though.
leave it up. I'll leave it there. Yeah, we can do the who would win of the week. This place is sick, boy. Should we? We don't know when we're gonna go yet, but
No, but I've got a good idea.
before
It's definitely gonna be in the spring, and I want to do.
Yeah.
I probably want to do a live podcast from there.
You want to do it in April?
Well, we
around
we
your
could line it up
birthday.
with my birthday. That's what I was thinking. That could be kind
Yeah.
of fun. But we go from the 6th to the I want to go on that Thursday.
Yeah. Get there on Thursday.
Yeah.
Go until the Monday.
Yeah, we could probably leave on the Monday. That'd be
Close.
cool.
Bam.
See, that's all right.
How many people? I mean, that's a lot of money. You
That's
said
a
that's
lot of
all
money.
right.
That's a lot of money. I was
Yeah.
not. That is not the number that I was looking at. That's a lot of money. However, as I've established, I would literally lose my shirt to have a good time with my pals.
Let's
so,
see.
so
Let's say that there's 10 of us. Yeah, that is
That's
a lot of money.
it's a lot of money. I'm gonna have
And
to
that
sell
is
this
before
T-Mac.
we even buy a drink.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
Maybe we'll send him an email, see if we can work out a
Oh,
deal.
listen. We have a mildly successful podcast, and we're very
And we'll
happy
promote
to.
your
We're very happy.
Airbnb.
We're gonna do one from here. We're very
Yeah.
happy to show off all the amenities.
Yeah.
We'll just make it an HGTV
Yeah.
thing.
We'll do a full panel. We'll have everybody there.
That's a lot of microphones. I'm
do
thinking we
stick
just
mics. You
yeah,
know the Yak?
I know.
They do it on the Yak.
That's a Barstool thing?
Yeah, you know the
Okay.
Yak?
I don't know.
Hysterical. It's a daily show that they do, but it
Okay.
also
yeah, I
comes
know that. I know that thing. Yeah, that's funny.
out. Yeah.
All right, we better do the who would win.
Who would
I'll tell you
win
what,
of
I
the
do
week?
I do
I didn't
enjoy
know
the
what it is.
mellow feeling to this episode.
Yeah, we're chilling.
It's very relaxed. but
I was
like
looking
it.
forward
It's
to
what
this
I
all
needed
day.
today.
I had a
know.
feeling this was exactly what this was going to be.
Just a very chill out.
Yeah, just
mellow
chill
thing.
vibes, my guy.
Got a vibe.
Baby, are you coming for the ride? Shout out
God.
to Ian. I hope to God you're listening to this episode when I see you tomorrow. Fuck, this Tuesday. We recorded
Yeah.
a day early now.
Yeah, I'm doing it a day early.
Got a vibe. I'll sing it for you tomorrow, right in your ear.
We got to do Will Smith in a who would win. Now that he's full.
Crazy
I know
person.
it's been a while since the slap heard round the world. But
What about
it's
yeah?
it
you
was
could
still
do
a big
good
deal.
Will
Like, it
Smith.
changed
Well,
him.
that, but also I think a cool Will Smith one, if we were doing a Will Smith episode,
Mhm.
would be
Well, I'll do Will Smith cosplay. I call
what's
Wild
his name?
Wild
Deadshot.
Yeah.
Deadshot versus Hancock. Will Smith.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
But Hancock, is
Hancock, you
bulletproof.
can't
though,
shoot
is the
him.
thing.
Yeah, no, man.
Yeah, but that is
Just two
that's
cool
a fun
Will
matchup
Smith.
though.
Episodes.
Yeah. But however, this week's who would win is Popeye the Sailor Man versus Jeff Bezos, one of the richest men in the world, Lex Luthor personified. That's him. Now, Popeye obviously has some kind of physical disease that makes him look and speak the way that he is, but he gets shit done and he's
Well,
strong.
I'm going to ask you a question just up front.
This is a cartoon Popeye, not Robin Williams.
Yes. What to you is more powerful, spinach or HGH? Because I'm pretty sure Jeff Bezos is on steroids.
100%, dude. He's got that steroid stomach. Yeah, look up a picture of Jeff Bezos shirtless. It'll be in the history already. But he's definitely got that steroid stomach.
Fuck, I can't type on this keyboard.
Sorry, pal.
No, it's okay. Whoa,
Jeff
TMZ
Bezos.
says he's not.
Oh, see, you know what? In that picture, he does not have steroid stomach. Just look up Jeff Bezos shirtless because we need an
Jeff
unbiased.
Bezos shirtless.
Yeah, we need unbiased confirmation.
Needs to be a recent image though.
Oh, see, that's
No,
tough
I
to
thought that was
say.
musky.
No. You want to look up Elon Musk shirtless? That looks. See, he does kind of have. It does kind of look like he's on steroids there, based on his chest. Go on
That
that
one
one
looks
in the
right.
bottom,
Which one?
in the bottom left with the
This
baseball
one?
hat. Yeah. See that? See, he looks like he's got steroid stomach there. He's got steroid nipples for sure.
He could be on steroids, just not HGH, I suppose.
Yeah. No, I think he's on.
We didn't do a Bezos versus Musk. Who do we fight Musk against?
No, well, oh fuck. who did we do Musk against? I don't remember what Musk's actual who would win is. We have talked about the two of them fighting before that, but that was not an official.
But I
who
think
would
him
win.
against Popeye is a good fight because
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think that there's a lot at this point in time that Jeff Bezos is afraid of.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think that guy's ego is
Has he
massive.
gone to space yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know they're all taking trips
His
up there
his was
now.
the penis-shaped rocket.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
his.
Jeff, if you're out there, shoot me a message. We'll work out this Airbnb price.
Yeah, that's all we just need one rich guy.
My thing is, if we're talking Jeff Bezos right now, today, in his current state, I think he wins. And the reason is the majority of the time that Popeye consumes spinach and goes super strength is because something's wrong with Olive.
Yeah.
Olive is in need of help.
Yeah,
Jeff Bezos doesn't have a care in the world right now.
that's true.
And there's nothing more dangerous than a man who doesn't give a shit about anything.
Interesting.
Like, he does not care.
I don't know if he doesn't care.
No, he doesn't care.
But it's just that he does. I mean, he feels untouchable, and he's not wrong necessarily. He's not wrong.
But Popeye has a weakness.
Yeah.
Olive.
Right.
What is Jeff Bezos' weakness?
Losing his money, which is pretty much impossible. Popeye's not.
That's the thing. I don't even. If somebody was like, Jeff Bezos, you lose all your money, I feel like he'd be like, I don't even care because I just am money at this point. Like, he is money.
Interesting.
Like, Jeff Bezos, even if Jeff Bezos spent $1 trillion and he had, his bank account was the number 0, he had no money left, he would still like get rich because he's Jeff Bezos. Like, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's true.
So you can never take that from Jeff Bezos. Like,
Right.
nobody will ever be able to say Jeff Bezos, like, you have no money.
No, I agree.
He's good. He's set forever.
I think that the guy's ego is so powerful at this point. It's like Jeff Bezos' ego is like an anime.
Is he
character.
really like that ego-y? Like, I've never like
No,
heard
I'm
him
just
talk.
assuming. I'm just assuming that. I
He
can't
was at the
confirm this
football
for
game
sure,
with
but I
Roger
think
Goodell
it's,
the other.
well, there you go.
Those two in the box together.
My God. See, that's a thing. I feel like they've got nothing to say to each other.
Yeah, there was a lot of
just so
there was a lot
stupid.
of conversation about that on.
But I feel like
different,
Popeye, when he's got that spinach in him, I feel like he'd like punch a cannonball right out of the air. You know what I mean? Like, he is tough. And Popeye, he's a sailor. Like, he's been through it.
Sailor,
Like,
man.
he's got
yeah,
grit.
but Bezos
Popeye's
has been to
got
space.
grit.
You don't think it takes grit to go to space? Have you ever been to space?
Interesting.
I
No.
don't want. I would never go to space unless it was like you have to go to space to evacuate the Earth.
Right.
I'm not going to space ever. Way too afraid.
I want to see it. I want to check it out.
No.
But
No, you're not. I would be way too afraid to like be on Earth and you be like, yeah, I'm going to space. I couldn't do that.
all right, I won't go to space.
So please don't go to space.
All right, I will try my best not to.
I
go
would
to
either
space.
have to like
chaperone.
mourn your death the second that you left for space, or
You got no faith that I'm coming back? You think I
or
can't
I would
survive
be
the
like
vacuum?
anxious the entire time, like just a constant ball of anxiety. Like, wonder if Andrew's still up there.
Yeah.
Wonder if Andrew's still up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hopefully he didn't try to go out and see it and his tether disconnect and he floated off adrift into space.
See, I'm
That's
not-
my biggest fear of
I
space.
wouldn't need to do a spacewalk, but I will say if
you're
they asked
there,
me, I would.
you would
I
have to
know.
do a spacewalk.
Yeah.
And that would be my big, like, just
God, like
just-
Sandra Bullock in Gravity. That's so scary. I
Floating
never saw
away
that
into
movie. It
space.
looked like it was terrible, but that part is scary.
well, like, The Martian.
yeah.
Like when
God, I could never survive that. I could never survive what Damon had to go through.
Mr. Beast paid a guy $100 to live in a circle for $500,000 to live in like a circle for 100 days. Did you see this?
Mm-mm.
I see like the clips and I get
Yeah.
like somewhat fascinated by them and I watch them for like 5 minutes and then I tune out. But Damon did it for a long time on Mars alone.
Yeah, it was up there for a while. I don't know how long it was exactly, but
I don't remember either. But
But back to Jeff Bezos and Popeye. The other thing about Jeff Bezos is I'm pretty sure because all billionaires like get into jujitsu. That's just like what they do, and I'm pretty
well,
sure
they have
Bezos
to learn to
is
protect
no
themselves.
exception. Fair point.
Like even pre-jail, Will Ferrell in the movie Get Hard was learning some
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he's got that. And Popeye is brute strength.
Yeah, but I think Bezos has
He's
some
got
bull in him.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Got a lot of tea.
And you know what,
A lot of tea.
Bezos, the determination in business, that thing that makes Bezos never give up, definitely translates into his real life. So I think Jeff Bezos would probably end up kicking the shit out of Popeye.
Yes, 100%. I'm taking Bezos over Popeye,
especially because Popeye's used to going up against Bluto, who's big,
who's dumb,
and Bezos that's the thing. He's
smart.
Dumb. He's stupid.
Bezos not only has the physical attributes, but he's got the brain on it.
And for as much as I said about Popeye having grit, growing up on the docks doing his thing, he's got no education.
And I think that Bezos has a certain level of grit too, because Bezos definitely has like a win the day attitude. Like he wakes up and he's like, I'm gonna go get it today.
Yeah,
like motivational reading style, like let's win the day.
Yeah, I hear you.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah,
for him.
Yes. So I am. God, I love Popeye, but I'm picking Bezos.
All right, well,
for this one,
let's take Jeff Bezos clean sweep over Popeye.
I would love to see that fight, though. This is one of the ones I've just having
in this
a
week's
good
Hoopin'
time
of the Week.
visually.
Vote on that on Friday on our Instagram at 2 in the Cooler.
And I'll be happy with either one of these guys making the tournament.
Bezos could make a run in the tournament until he faces a superhero.
Yeah.
What do you think of this Black Lightning? What's his name?
Static Shock?
No, this
Black
new movie
Lightning. With
The Rock.
Oh, Black Adam.
Black Adam.
Yeah. Dude, I'll tell you what. I think I've said it on here before, but it's so fucking crazy to me that Warner Brothers, this is one of the 5 major studios. These guys go back all the way to the beginning of Hollywood. They only had enough money to put out 2 movies for the rest of the year because they did so fucking bad, and they, fucking deleted Batgirl from history. They only had enough money to put out 2 movies for the whole year. One was, what's the name of that movie, Emily? Thank You, Darling. Don't Worry, Darling, the Harry Styles movie that's getting fucking trashed. Like, I've heard people are booing in the theaters at that movie.
Boo!
Just like that. That movie's getting fucking trashed. And then the only other one that they have enough money to put out is Black Adam. And to have everything, to have your whole fucking company, this legacy company riding on a DC Universe movie, you're fucked. You're so fucked. Like, obviously,
what happens if is there a government bailout of Warner Brothers?
I doubt it, man. I doubt it. I don't think so, because there's enough like other stuff going around. But I really have no idea. But I think they're toast. Like, because there's no way. Like, Black Adam, I think is gonna make a fair amount of money.
Well, The Rock's in it too, which I think
sure, but it's The Rock's in it, and it's a superhero movie. Even so, it's gonna get trashed. Like, I really don't think it's gonna be good. The other thing about it is, my favorite superhero team of all time is the Justice Society of America, little known superhero team, the very first superhero team in history, and they are getting introduced in this movie. And it just looks so shitty. It just looks so bad, and it's not going to be good. And it doesn't have any of the main people from the Justice Society of America. It's just going to
own HBO?
It's going to be brutal. Yeah.
That's got.
Which is why HBO Max is getting absorbed by Discovery Plus, because they have no money. They have no cash.
Let's just see if we can get a quick snippet. Like, I want a big headline. And Discovery, the Discovery Channel.
Yeah. They're merging them. God.
I thought
see, look at that picture of Batgirl. That was the one image that
horrible.
was released. It looks like a CW show.
Yeah.
And like, there's no way that's the girl from, I want to say, In the Heights or something is what her.
I thought they were good. I thought it's gonna come
role.
out now though.
I haven't heard anything about that.
Oh, maybe
I heard they completely
I thought you
deleted it
told
from
me
all the
that.
hard drive. No way.
They just like it.
They wiped it clean. I'm sure. My hope is that somebody has got it, and someday, like,
it'll never come out.
But no, it'll never
National
come
Treasure
out. But if
hasn't
it
come
gets
out yet.
released, yeah, they gotta get their shit together. On
They
that,
should
man.
make a National Treasure ride at Disney World.
That would be so cool. They made what's that one? If the Mummy, you do it just like the Mummy, basically, like the Mummy ride. Also, there is an Indiana Jones ride in Disneyland or whatever.
Ride. Oh,
no, there is.
Disneyland.
Yeah, there is like a ride, and it's like fucking do National Treasure one, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Nicolas Cage. He's back. He's back on top.
Serious. Everybody loves Nicolas.
Which also
I love
I
Nicolas
have,
Cage.
which reminds me, I want to say this. I have been a big. I have gone on record many, many times talking about my dislike of the actor Brendan Fraser. I'm gonna rescind that now. For my entire life, I know Emily's giving me a crazy look. People see, this is the reaction I get now from people. But he's having a big moment right now. If I had said this a couple years ago, which I did, people would have been like, okay, sure, whatever. But the one thing people always said to me was like, you don't like the Mummy? You don't like the Mummy? And you know what?
Why is he so
I
fat
didn't-
in this picture?
Well, I don't know. One, he's old. Oh, in the other pictures, that's his newest movie. It's called The Whale.
Well, no, in this picture.
Well, I think that, I don't know.
That's
Maybe he was
him
gaining
now,
some weight
maybe?
from it. And that, but
Is this
that's-
movie good?
he got a 6-minute standing ovation at the whatever film
It's
festival
gas?
they were at. That's what the word is. And also, he was
Kinda
in.
looks like Castle.
Yeah, he does look a little like the young Brendan Fraser looks a lot like
Yeah.
Castle. But he was also in.
Was he Tarzan?
No, he was George of the Jungle. Which those movies suck.
Phil of the Future.
Phil of the Future. He was Phil of the Future.
Well, my mind instantly went George of the Jungle. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's not right. And I was like, oh, Phil
of the Future.
He's a 21st century
He's
man.
a 21st. He's a 22nd century man.
22nd century man.
I'm gonna try and see if I can remember the Phil of the Future theme song. Phil on a holiday through history, but the final destination was a mystery. Got a rented time machine. Now they're on their way to a time way, way, way back in the day. So now he's Phil of the future, keeping things together just as best as he can. Phil of the future. He's a 22nd century man. Oh my
You
God!
skipped a verse.
Oh no, I switched them
Yeah.
on a holiday, but the final destination.
It's a mystery, but something on the time machine is blown, so they ended up right here in
Okay.
our time
In
zone.
our time zone, I think it does that. Remember when?
In our time
Oh,
zone.
remember when
Whoa! It got wacky.
everything from the 90s
Yeah.
like just lost its fucking mind at the end?
Sing the first part for me so I can hear it through in the way that it
The
was originally.
First part
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
So now he's Phil.
No.
Phil.
The start of
very
the theme
top?
song.
Meet a boy named Phil and his family on vacation from the 22nd century. They got a rented time machine and they're on their way to a time way, way, way back in the day. So now he's Phil of the future, keeping it together just as best as he can. Phil of the future. He's a 22nd century man. Phil
A
of the
22nd
future.
century
He's a
man.
22nd century man. I did pretty good for a show that was on brief. Bit launching point for Ali Mashaka, though. Shout out to Ali and AJ and whatever their one Disney Channel original movie was. No, I can't remember what it was.
Only 2 seasons?
Yeah,
Phil only did 2?
it was not on for very long, but yeah, remember that guy? It was a good show though. It was a solid show. Evan
He was
Peters
also
on it.
something else.
Oh, that guy's been in a ton
Mosley.
of stuff. Moby? He played
Moby.
Oh, he's like the fake dean in Community too.
Oh, he's the
fake dean in Community.
when his brother, like not the actual dean.
No. The fake one.
When
That Chang-
Hai-
yeah, that Chang, like,
that's his
replaced-
twin brother.
Yeah.
In theory,
Yeah.
yeah, that's definitely who he looks like. What else is this guy in? He's in Emperor's New Groove.
The show, Emperor's New School.
Ah, boo.
It wasn't bad. Kronk's New Groove, everybody should watch that movie because that movie
Yeah, he
is
was in.
so good.
What is he in? How I Met Your Mother.
That I don't recall. You're going to have to really dig for this one.
Oh, I'll dig.
What time is it?
What's his name?
J.P.
J.P.
McCooks. Manous. Oh, that was.
Is this right?
No, I was lying. I was just making up his last name, but that's it right there.
Where?
Right, you just passed it. Manous.
Well, I know.
J.P.
But,
Mannix is probably how you say that. J.P.
well, I know, but I want to know
Manooks.
what he is.
French
in-
Canadian probably.
Fuck you. I want to know what he is in How I Met Your Mother. Like, why does it not tell me that? Because I recognize that motherfucker.
Well, Google that real quick. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, ma'am.
Go to images, maybe.
Images?
Oh, so yeah, he's a fake Moby in How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, and there he is in the community.
Yep.
Andy.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I gotta go.
Unfortunately, Andrew, our time has expired.
I don't know if Emily will have anything to clip from this episode, but I
What
had
do
a wonderful
mean?
time.
We
I don't
sang
know,
Phil of the
very well.
Future?
Yeah, see that's what I'm banking on for the
You
the
got
montage,
passionate about
the
something.
montage. I get passionate about. Oh, but I didn't finish my thought on Brendan Fraser. Let me
Oh,
finish this
yeah,
real
my
quick.
bad.
So I've been on record as saying my dislike for Brendan Fraser a lot before, and you know what? The truth is, Space Jam meant a lot to me as a kid, and we just had Who Framed Roger Rabbit on in the other room. Looney Tunes Back in Action is such a terrible movie, and I blamed Brendan Fraser for that as a child, and I never forgave him. I've since watched the Mummy. I've also watched a movie called School Ties from 1992.
I've heard of that.
That's got Matt Damon and Ben Affleck in it, but Brendan Fraser's the star, and he is so good in that movie.
What's that movie about?
It's about this Jewish kid who goes to like a private school. He's like a poor Jewish kid, and he goes to this private school for like super rich kids because he gets a football scholarship, and all the kids there are like super anti-Semitic. So then like shit goes down, and they find out that he's Jewish, and it's crazy. And it's such a good movie. And Matt Damon, this is 2 years before Good Will Hunting came out, and he is so fun.
That's a young Damon.
Oh my God, you should see Ben Affleck, dude. He looks like a little
Especially
baby boy.
'cause
He looks
now
like a
he
little
looks
baby
like
boy.
he's 170.
Yeah, that guy. That's what happened, man. Guys from that part of Boston, it's a steep decline. All of a sudden, they just look like they've been drinking for 30
J-Lo.
years. They're married now.
He's married to
He's
J-Lo.
married to J-Lo.
He's got a tattoo of her on his back, doesn't
The kid, he might not look as great as he used to, but the kid still got heat.
Yeah.
Like, he's such a charismatic guy.
Doesn't he have a tattoo of J-Lo on his back?
That I cannot confirm.
I fucking wish I didn't close the laptop.
Sorry, kid.
No, I mean, that's not me. That's for sure.
But you know what? I'll admit I was wrong about Brendan Fraser. I do love The Mummy. I do like that movie a lot. I've watched it
I'm going to have
since.
to watch that.
It's fun. It's nice. It's on HBO Max.
Might have to give it a try.
It's like a
Help
fun
out
adventure
Warner Brothers.
movie.
Maybe save an institution. I don't have HBO Max though. Can I get your login?
Yeah. I just got I just signed up for it, so I'll send it to you.
Really?
Yeah.
Zoe was freaking holding out on me for years.
That's the way it goes. Well, it's like her sister or something pays
Yeah,
for it.
well,
So
her sister can share. All right,
Yeah.
sharing is caring.
yeah.
Ancestors protect you.
Ancestors protect me.
Gods of war.
May your hammer be mighty.
Andy, I love you.
I love you too, kid. Thanks, folks. Let's get out of here.